It's December 10th. Happy 61st birthday to Bobby Flay, or as Ace called him, Booby Flay. Happy 40th to former Tulane and Chicago Bears running back Matt Forte and current Bengals quarterback Joe Burrow is 29 today. You're looking live at the beach area. Looking pretty nice there today, doesn't it? Current water temperature is 46.0. Extremely low. The record low was 45.3, which was last year. And then the record high, 52.0 in 2015. Looks like a sunnier day there. Most of the snow is melted. Last night's feature presentation for Christmas Fest 2025. We Three Kings of VCR's Christmas Fest 2025. This one picked by Coach Nelly, picking Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2, 1987. There's the original movie poster. The nightmare is about to begin again. Sequel to the 1984 slasher Silent Night, Deadly Night. This one continues the story from the original, focusing on Ricky Caldwell, the brother of Billy Chapman, who has been traumatized about his parents' Christmas Eve murders, which triggers his own killing spree. And then this film has... This was one where I had to look up before to see if this was comedy. If there was comedy genre involved in this. There was not, according to what I looked up. However, I was still I had some doubts about that because it's 1987, and in 1987, any horror movies, especially sequels, had a lot of comedy in it. Right, Vaughn? Right, Yukon? You know I hate that crap. But this one had a lot of red flags going in. And this is the Blu-ray cover of it. But you think about horror sequels from back then. Slumber Party Massacre 2, 1987. Sleepaway Camp was 1988, I believe. So pretty much anything sequel had too much of that comedy in it. This did not have that comedy in it. It had dark comedy, which retains the tone of the original, which I love. So... really impressed by this film. I mean, it's not a great movie, but it was good. It was better than I thought. First time I've ever seen it. There are 5 total Silent Night, Deadly Nights. Part 3 is a kind of a continuation of this with a different actor. And then 4 and 5 are completely unrelated. They're just different stories. I've never seen any of those either. This is very flashback driven. So you get basically a synopsis of the first movie if you watch this whole movie. They do a lot of flashback stuff and show a lot of the old movie. Reminds me a little bit of Boogeyman 2, where a lot of the movie was flashback. So this one, good dark comedy, like the first one. Definitely not for everyone. But Eric Freeman, that's the villain right there, plays Ricky. A no-name actor, James Newman, plays the Shrink. Gene Miller is the new Mother Superior. You have the lovely Elizabeth Catane as Jennifer, who was kind of making a run at trying to be like a scream queen during this time. She was in Friday the 13th, Part 7, The New Blood, 1988. And she's in this. And she was on the cover of Splatter University, 1984, one of our must-watches for Horror Fest, but she's not in the film. Just really weird. She's just on the cover. False advertising. So Elizabeth Catane, nice to see her. In this, Ken Weickert is Chip. This is like the ex-boyfriend of Elizabeth Catane. There he is with Elizabeth Catane. This guy's hilarious. I love this character. He plays Chip. And then you have a lot of actors from archival footage from the first one, namely Lillian Chauvin, a French actress who played Mother Superior in the first one. H.E.D. Redford is the captain. He was in Beyond and Back. And then you also have 1978. Then you have Linnea Quigley, of course, in the in the first one. The Scream Queen herself, the 80s Scream Queen, the legend. So last night's feature presentation, Silent Night, Deadly Night, Part 2, 1987. Really, this is a surprisingly good movie. First horror film since Horrorfest, and the first horror film of Christmas Fest. First horror film that we've seen since October the 31st. That's a long. That is a 40-day. That's a 40-day horror fast. So, all right, we'll see what tonight's is. We still have 7 must watches to go. Maybe get one tonight. All right, guys.